Welcome back. So today I'm about to show you how to do clock pattern kicks. This is going to help with your spin kicks. This is going to help you with pivoting, and it's going to help you with your standard kicks. And it might even help with telegraphing a little bit. Let's get into it.
Ninja Carter, show me the way of a ninja.
To show you how to do clock pattern kicks, I'm going to show you using spiral kicks. So some people, the difference in between spiral kicks and spinning kicks is regular spinning kicks, the leg you want to kick with starts in the back. But with spiral kicks, the leg you want to kick with starts in the front. So this is how I was doing coming up in Taekwondo. Every school instructor has a different way of teaching it. This is the fun way for me. So I'm going to start with spiral kicks, and I'm going to have my dominant leg first. So how I'm going to do this is clock pattern kicks is it's exactly how it sounds. It's going to help you practice. It's going to help you accuracy and everything. Clock pattern kicks is exactly how it sounds. So right in front of me where the camera is, where you guys are, is going to be 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and all the way to 12. So how I'm going to do this is, how you're going to practice 12 o'clock. So let's say you're going to pick a kick and you're going to do it to each clock pattern, to each number. So I'm going to do spiral hook kick all the way through. So spiral hook kick, first one is 12 o'clock. Okay, that's 12. Next one, I'm going to go to 1 o'clock. Then 2 o'clock. Notice how it's getting harder every time. And I'm going to show you why it's getting harder, but how I'm still able to hit it. 3 o'clock. Okay, 4, I'm going to go all the way 6. Okay, now 5. Notice it's getting harder. As it's getting harder, I got to jump higher. Now, 6 o'clock right behind me. All right, I got to move my foot back. There we go, so you guys can see. Okay, all the way to 6 o'clock. So I keep doing the same thing from 6 all the way to 12. And honestly, I don't think I stretched enough, but you guys get the idea of it. So basically how that's going to happen is if you don't know how to pivot, it's not going to work. So like I said, my front leg, my dominant leg is in front. So you notice anytime you're doing any spin kicks, the more you pivot, the more you're going to kick in a direction you want to go in. That's super important. Now, that's not just with jump spinning kicks. That's not just with spin kicks. That's with normal standard kicks too. That's with your normal round kicks. That's with your normal side kicks. As you're seeing, as I'm pivoting, as I'm kicking, I'm pivoting at the same time. So when you're doing clock pattern kicks, like I said, this helps with your accuracy, okay? So as I'm doing this, so let's say if I want to kick towards 12 and I'm doing a spiral hook kick like how I said I was doing. Spiral hook kick, I'm going to come here. I like to do straight leg kicks. That's my thing. So straight leg kicks, I'm going to come up here, and as that leg's turning over, I'm going to pivot at the same time as this knee's coming up. So I'm going to come here, pivot, and I'm going to jump at the same time. As soon as it gets here, like that. You notice like when this knee is coming up, this is where the timing and accuracy comes in. So when this is coming up like this, okay, the moment this hip starts to turn, this foot's pivoting. By this point, once I get to like this point right here, I'm jumping, I'm mid-air. So as you can see here, I'm mid-air like that, throwing the kick. Now, that's 12 o'clock. Let's say 12 to 2 is easy, okay? 12 to 2 is easy. When you get to 3 o'clock, you kind of want to have a deeper stance a little bit. Like from 12, you can kind of stand straight up and throw it like that. But as you start to go further and further, your stance gets deeper and you got to pivot a lot more. So let's say if I want to get to 3 o'clock. When I'm doing 3 o'clock, now my knee is still going to come up like this, but I'm going to pivot more towards 3 o'clock. So like I said, the more you pivot, the more you can kick in the direction you want to go in. So as this foot is pivoting here, this knee is coming up and I'm pivoting more this way. Okay, so I'm pivoting more this way so I can kick in this direction. Okay, so as I'm coming up here, 3 o'clock, and I'm throwing it. Okay, now you probably can't see too much of it like that. So let's say here, right? So that's 3. Notice when I'm doing this, I'm pivoting more. I have to pivot more to do it. Now let's over exaggerate a little bit. Let's say if I want to go all the way to, let's go back to 6 o'clock. So now for me to go all the way back to 6 o'clock, I can't just bring this up. This will be too early to bring it up here, okay? So what I have to do is, here's the trick, here's the kicker, okay? I have to pivot this first, bring this up, and then as this is coming up, I have to still pivot before I leave the ground. So as I'm doing 6 o'clock, it's here. I'm gonna try to do it slow. It's kind of hard to do these slow, but I'm gonna try to do it slow. So as I'm trying to kick towards 6 o'clock behind me, I'm going to come up here. I'm going to pivot. I'm going to pivot more. And then I'm going to jump around like right here. I want to jump when the knee hits like towards 3 o'clock. So as I'm trying to hit 6 o'clock here, see that? See how I took off when my knee pointed towards 3. Now I'm not saying you want to kick 3 hours early, if that makes sense for clock pattern kicks. I want to kick 3 hours early, but like I said, the more you pivot, the more you'll kick in the direction you want to go in. So if I want to kick towards 6 o'clock, I'm coming up here and I'm pivoting a lot more. If you can see how I did that, so this is coming up. So I'm gonna face this way. I'm gonna pretend like 9 o'clock is 6 o'clock from now. Let's make this towards 12. So I'm here like this, and I'm trying to kick towards 6 o'clock. I'm pivoting this foot first. Coming up here. Once the knee is pointed towards here like this, I want to kick in this direction. When this starts coming up and I start rotating, this is going to come up and I'm going to kick here like this. Okay, so let's say if I'm here like this and this is 6 o'clock now, this is 12, and you guys are 9 o'clock. I want to kick here, so I want to pivot and I want to go up. I want my knee to come up right here and I want to kick right there. I hope you guys can see that. So I want to go from here like this. Like that. I'm gonna do it again. Probably wasn't high enough. Probably didn't rotate fast enough. Let's see here. Like that. That's how you do clock pattern kicks. So as you're doing it, so let's make this 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. As you're doing that, you can not only just do it with spiral kicks or jump kicks, you can do it regular kicks too. 12, 1, 2, 3. And then you can do the same thing. You can do the same thing the opposite way. You can go from 11, 10, 9, 8. Right? So say if I want to do spinning hook kick or spinning heel kick towards the front. 12, 11, 10, like that. That's how you get better with your accuracy with clock pattern kicks. Practice, stretch. I don't think I jumped high enough for a lot of this stuff for these rotations. But the idea of it is you have to know how to pivot, whether you're using your front foot or whether you're using your dominant foot in the front or your dominant foot in the back or least dominant front or back. You got to pivot. With any spin kick, any jump spin kick, you have to pivot. You have to turn your hip in the direction you want to go in. And my advice to you is like this. So here's another thing too I want to explain. Let me put this on me real quick. So when you're doing this, I just know it's like this. So when you're doing any spin kick, right? Spinning like this isn't going to work. You have to spin like this. Because if you're thinking about it, if you're doing any kick, let's say if I want to kick in this direction. When I'm doing, let's say, spinning heel kick, you see how my body is spinning like this, okay? Not like this. And people that spin like this doing spin kicks or jump spin kicks, you could tell they don't have a lot of flexibility. Because you can't kick high and your foot still be straight like this, or your body still be straight like this. Like the center line, you're going to move as your legs coming up. So when you're doing these jump spin kicks, you see a lot of people, it's like you got to rotate on the axis. Okay, so know how to pivot. Bring your leg, when you bring your knee up, turn your hip over. Okay, even when I'm here and I bring my hip up, my leg up, and I'm turning over like this, my body naturally wants to tilt. So that should help you guys out. Clock pattern kicks, like I said, it helps with your accuracy, timing, and it helps with telegraphing too. So the telegraphing part is, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say, the telegraphing part about it is, if you're doing any spin or jump spin kicks or regular kicks or whatever, most likely if you're trying to do a 360 or something, people are going to see that wind up. Okay, this is the most obvious thing. Like, oh, he's about to do something, he's going to charge up for whatever it is. The best thing to do to stop with the telegraphing is literally hide your kicks in the combination. Whether you're doing like a good easy one, if you're about to do any spin kick, throw a hook first. So let's say I go like cross. Let's say I go like this. Let's say I go cross jab and then hook kick. No. Here's another one. Here's a better one. Let's go jab cross hook, spinning heel kick, or a spinning hook kick. That's a good one. So you wanna hide it in your combination so that way you're not telegraphing so much. If you're tired and you're winded, you're naturally going to slow down anyway. But that's just a way of helping, so you guys know. But like I said, practice clock pattern kicks. It'll help with your timing, accuracy. It'll help with your pivoting, and it'll help you so you're not making a fool of yourself if you're going to do a demonstration, board breaking, or whatever you got to do. But yeah, hope that helps you guys. Stay tuned for next time. See you.